take a look at this reed plate.
Okay.
And I've taken that first reed and it's kind of bent around. Feel free to put your fingernail under there and move that reed around. That reed right there is the one blow on an A harmonica. That vibrates 220 times in 1 second.
Right.
The 4 blow is 440, the 7 blow is 880, and then 1720, I guess if my math is right, for the 10 blow. So imagine that thing vibrating 1720 times per second. So where will a reed break if it breaks?
At the back.
Exactly, at the rivet end, because it is acting like a door and is opening and closing.
That's where all the tension is, all the
Now,
stress,
Yeah. So that's spring metal.
Yeah.
It's a brass alloy. And a harmonica actually makes sound as the reed exits the slot and goes into the slot, exit, it sends puffs of air. Puff, 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 puff. So it is actually the air that is being chopped via the reed mechanics that you hear as music or as a tone.
Okay.
That reed opening up like a door, if you play that one blow, for example, and it's vibrating 220 times, when you play softly, it is vibrating at 220 times. When you play loudly, it is still vibrating at 220 times.
Just over a bigger amplitude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just imagine the louder you play, the larger that arc, and
Right.
the sooner your reed's going to fail.
Got it.
So my whole point about this is you want to make it a rule to play softly. Your harmonicas will last longer, and your dynamic range will benefit from it. Most players who play loudly tend to be harmonica players who tend to play with other musicians probably a little bit too soon, and they're playing an amplifier that's probably a little bit too small because the band's pretty loud, and they're playing loudly just to be able to hear themselves. Well, they're destroying harmonicas. Or my student Ed, you're out there. Ed's got a loud truck. I noticed you came up in a truck. Is that's gasoline, not diesel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a diesel truck, and it's a work truck. And he came in and says, "Man, I'm just blowing harps out left and right." So you're practicing in the truck? Like, yeah, that loud truck. He's like, yeah.
That's
like,
why.
Turn the engine off before you go to practice. He's a little bit hard of hearing too, so he's got a couple reasons why he's blown through harmonicas pretty quickly. Now, Little Walter is someone you're going to become really familiar with, and Little Walter's one of our gods of blues harmonica. And one of the ways he gets the sound that he does is he plays softly. He has the amp just cranked up, just cooking hot, and he plays softly. And the tone is just great. But the important thing is it also gives him dynamic range. And we think about dynamics as mostly louds and softs. And that's how we add emotion to our music.
Right, okay.